Now, why have we destroyed our senses? You understand my question? Religions have said, the Christian world and in the scriptures of this country, and the religious leaders have said, suppress desire. Suppress your feelings. Don't look at a woman. Torture yourself. Then only you will find God or nirvana or moksha or whatever you want. Only then you will be illumined, which is utter nonsense. How can you destroy the most extraordinary instrument that we have, the body, with all its senses? Body which is so, if you've gone into it, it's an extraordinary instrument. And so these people say suppress desire. Don't yield to desire. But if you have desire, identify it with it. Identify it with the Savior, with Krishna, or whatever the religious gods be in the world. I wonder if you have realized in this country, somebody calculated there are 330 gods. Perhaps it's better than having one God. Can have more fun with the many. Right? Don't be so serious. So, we must understand the nature of desire. And it is very important in the investigation of a new instrument. Not realizing the old instrument which is thought is not solving any human problems. So in the investigation of that, we have come upon this thing called desire. What is desire? Why have people said suppress it, deny it? If you cannot identify with it with something greater, it's always a problem of struggle. So we are not advocating suppression, avoidance, escape, and all that of desire. We are investigating together the nature of desire, how desire arises, why we are caught in it, why it has become so extraordinarily powerful. Right? So we are together going to the question of what is desire. What is desire? You see a pleasant object, a beautiful object, a beautiful woman or a man. You desire him or her or that object. That's so. You see a nice car, polished, good lines, powerful, and you touch it, get inside, feel the pleasure of owning it, if you can afford it. Perhaps not in this country where there's... Never mind, that's fine. And the desire is there. First, the object creates the desire, or desire exists apart from the object, You follow all this? Which is, the object, car, creates the desire. Or desire exists and and the objects may vary. So, we are not discussing the objects of desire to be a powerful minister, prime minister, governor, executive, or a talented violinist. But we are inquiring into the very structure, nature of desire. If we understand that, not verbally, but factually, then there is never a question of suppressing it, never a question of controlling it. Please listen carefully to what the speaker is saying. We have controlled, never understanding who is the controller. We have controlled desire, we have controlled our sex, we control, if you control your sex, we are brought up to control. And where there is desire, we are trying to understand it, explore it, probe into it, not control it. If this is clear, then we can go together into the understanding the truth of desire, what place it has in life, what place, or no place at all. So we cannot possibly start with any conclusion that is suppressed desire or let desire run rampant. But we are together, slowly, hesitantly, carefully, probe into this, which become an extraordinary factor in life and a torture too. So we're asking, what is desire? From what source? What is the origin, the source of desire? Please, you're thinking with me, not just listening to the explanation the speaker is going to give. You are thinking, actively participating in this search of the origin of desire. Whether the object creates the desire or it is independent totally of all objects. Is it clear? Can we go on? Thus, please and ladies, it is very important to understand this. To go into it very, very deeply. To capture the whole movement of desire, the implications of it, the depth of it, the reality of it. If you had no senses, there would be no sensation. Sensation arises when you see something in the window of a shop, a shirt, a robe, a radio, what you will. You see it. Visual perception. Then you go inside that shop, touch the material, and from the touching of it, there is a sensation. Right? This is simple. You see the car, you touch it, you look at the lines, the polish. Not the beauty of Indian cars, but some of the European cars are extraordinarily beautiful. Like an aeroplane is extraordinarily beautiful. And you touch it. You touch that shirt you see in the window, a blue shirt. And by the very touch, there is a sensation, right? This is quite obvious. There is sensation. Then what happens? We are thinking to you are not accepting what I am saying. You touch that shirt, look at that radio, television, whatever it is, and very touching, looking, creates a sensation. Then, if you observe very closely, thought says, how nice it would be if I had that shirt on me, if I stepped into that car. So, at that moment, when thought creates the image out of the sensation, is the origin of desire. Right?